So it's the end of the week and we're out for a bit of a fly. So what have you got here, guys? A couple of gliders. They look very similar actually, both multiplex, aren't they?
Yep. James has got the Soleus and I've got the Heron.
And the main difference is the Heron's got slightly longer wings with flaps. Is that
flaps,
right?
Yeah. I think yours is a bit quicker as well.
Slightly bigger tail on that as well, I think. But the fuselage seems identical actually.
The wings fit both. So
yeah, you just tried that.
Yeah,
Saw that. Interesting.
So you could turn one into the other quite easily.
So the other thing to point out, obviously, is that you've got DJI FPV gear on these.
Yeah, of course. With head tracking as well.
With head tracking.
With head tracking.
Panning, but not
I didn't
tilting.
bother with tilt on this one, yeah. So trying to keep the weight down for the gliders.
All right.
Yeah.
And you've got to zoom into Jason's amazing
wiring. My nest of wiring for my flight controller.
Is that? Why did you have to do that?
Well, I've got sort of OSD in the goggles, in the DJI goggles, and this also acts as an autopilot and return to home and every other goodie that you kind of want.
So what information are you seeing on your on-screen display?
Speed, descent and climb rate, so I can see in meters per second how quickly I'm climbing or descending. I've got altitude in there. I've got which way pointing home, so it will point towards where I'm sat. So if I get lost or disorientated, I can easily come back, and how far I am from myself as well.
And pack voltage and stuff like that?
Yeah, down to individual cell voltage, how many milliamps I've used from the pack. So if I know if I've got a 4,000 milliamp hour pack, I can, it actually tells me I've used 3,260 or whatever. So
what are you using for the flight controller?
It's a Matek F05 wing. So I normally use the F765, but I had a 405 in the drawer, so yeah, slightly less powerful version, but for this model, it's fine.
Cool.
And this, the poor man's version,
yes.
the £30 Zoe HD, which for the cost, to be honest, is pretty cool.
And what does that do?
It does stabilisation on the gyro. It's got a GPS unit, so it's got a panic button of return to home. So it's nice having it when you're doing FPV, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even obviously we've got the spotters, but it's nice to have
to cover the scenario where you do lose the feed to the goggles, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it works, and it's nice. There's no setup of it. Once it's in, it's in. And a few tweaks. There's a little circuit board that comes with a few pots to change with a screwdriver, and it's pretty damn good actually. But obviously you don't get the nice overlays and all the telemetry and stuff like that. But for £30 or whatever it is on Banggood UK site,
well worth it. Okay, so intro over. Going to switch over to aerial on-board video for the launch and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a good flight.
Cheers.
I will be your spotter.
Cheers, buddy.